Good evening, you're watching News Mongolia on MNB World and I'm your host, Jargal. On the News Mongolia today, Prime Minister submits General Development Plan for Ulaanbaatar city until 2040. Mongolian teen shines on global stage with academic excellence and leadership. The Blue Pearl 2025 Ice Festival Winter Tourism event to kick off on February 13th. For the news, stay tuned. On January 8, 2025, the Prime Minister of Mongolia, Oyerden submitted the draft resolution on adopting the General Development Plan for Ulaanbaatar city until 2040 to Amarbaisalan Dashtsevik, Speaker of the Parliament of Mongolia.
The plan addresses the challenges arising from Ulaanbaatar's rapid population growth and intensified economic and social activities, which have led to issues such as unplanned urban sprawl and environmental degradation. These challenges threaten citizens' right to a safety and healthy living environment. The Prime Minister highlighted the urgent need for a new framework for urban planning to resolve these issues and ensure sustainable development. The General Development Plan proposes transformative projects, including the development of satellite cities and towns within the metropolitan area. Key focus areas include culture, education, agriculture, food production, light industry, transport logistics, special economic zones, and tourism. These initiatives are expected to create 193,000 new jobs, reduce overpopulation in the capital, and start a transition from a centralized city model to a multi-centered urban structure, improving access to public services. Central to the plan is the 20-minute city concept, which envisions the creation of 14 new urban centers and subcities, enhancing the accessibility of essential services. The comprehensive General Development Plan for Ulaanbaatar has been in development since 2017, reflecting years of analysis and strategic formulation. The proposed plan represents a significant step towards addressing the capital's pressing issues and building a sustainable future for Mongolia's largest city.
At just 14 years old, Ulaanbaatar Dagirant, a Year 9 student at J.J. Cahill Memorial High School in Sydney, has made an extraordinary mark on the global stage, from winning medals at prestigious Olympiads in the United States to founding a non-governmental organization supporting Mongolian students. Ulaanbaatar is proving that age is no barrier to achieving greatness and inspiring others.
Ulaanbaatar Dagirant, a Year 9 student at J.J. Cahill Memorial High School in Sydney, is making waves internationally with his academic excellence and leadership. Born in South Korea and raised in Mongolia, Ulaanbaatar moved to Australia as a teenager and quickly excelled in math and science, representing Australia at the 5th Copernicus Olympiad in Houston, where he earned a bronze medal. His accomplishments continued at the International Mathematics Olympiad in New York, where he secured another bronze medal while supervising over 200 students, showcasing his leadership and collaborative skills. Recognizing a lack of Mongolian representation in global competitions, Ulaanbaatar founded the Ulaanbaatar NGO in August. Through this organization, he has introduced over 700 Mongolian students to international Olympiads spanning 25 countries and provided them with resources to participate and succeed.
Time is really important in terms of preparing yourself for studying abroad and adapting to a new environment, because it's a whole new environment. You need adaptability. You need new kind of interaction with new people. So you need adaptability. So I would advise them to start early as soon as possible. Yeah. As for the experience and benefits from the International Olympiad, there's so many things that I can tell and demonstrate to Mongolian students, such as, so if you participate in International Olympiad and somehow you get a medal, right? Then that will somehow affect your university applies and CV and everything else, because the top universities usually see what's inside that person. Do they really want to study? Are they really academic person? They kind of test the person. So participating in an international Olympiad can help person to improve in terms of academical experiences and history.
During his recent visit to Mongolia, Altırtılgır met over 5,000 students across 10 schools, sharing his experiences and inspiring them to pursue international educational opportunities. Principal Ralph David praised Altırtılgır as a role model, stating, "He is always focused on his education while representing our school and Australia with pride. His dedication to leadership and academic excellence sets a high standard for his peers."
The Youth Advisory Group in Sydney Basic Council is composed of 15 representative young members, and what we do in that is that we innovate new ideas and we innovate new ideas for young people from Australia to what they need, what they need in to improve themselves. So what my involvement in that was that to I'm more like a science and math person. So what I did was that I established a STEM club for youth people from Australia, and went well, and we had some fun time together during the activities. So the Basic Council has really helped me to get some new.
At school, Altırtılgır's leadership shines through as the co-founder and president of the Science Club and a member of the Student Representative Council. He also serves on the Bayside Youth Advisory Group, advocating for youth initiatives in his local community. Altırtılgır inspires to graduate from J.J. Cahill Memorial High School and pursue a career in politics or leadership. His journey is a testament to what determination, vision, and education can achieve, marking him as a rising star with a global impact.
The largest winter tourism event, the Blue Pearl 2025 International Ice Festival, is set to begin on February 13th in Hufsgul Province at the Huitolga Southern High Valley near Khatkal village.
Now in its 24th year, this festival aims to promote winter tourism while paying tribute to the majestic Hang Ich Serdig mountain and the worshipped Khatndalda Age sacred lake. A preparatory meeting among the organizing committee was held to finalize plans and activities for this year's event. Deputy Governor of Hufsgul Province, Gansuk, will serve as the chair of the organizing committee. Traditionally held during the first week of March, this year's festival was brought forward 2 weeks due to the Lunar New Year celebrations. The event will last for 10 days. The festival originated in 2000 as an initiative by environmental inspectors. The festival originated in 2000 as an initiative by environmental inspectors Slauchtzucht and Tumursuk from the Hufsgul's Special Protected Area Administration. Its debut was held at Sans Awa, featuring a modest ice celebration with a sled horse race involving local residents. Since 2001, the festival has expanded and evolved into an annual tradition, establishing itself as a vital platform for promoting winter tourism in Mongolia. Last year's Blue Pearl 2024 Ice Festival attracted more than 20,000 domestic and international visitors, showcasing the event's growing popularity and significance.
Thank you for staying with us. Here is the currency exchange rates provided by Mongol Bank. Next, our program will turn our attention to foreign news, partnered with international news agencies. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin used their final meeting on Thursday to press the incoming Trump administration to not give up on Kyiv's fight, warning that to cease military support now will only invite more aggression, chaos, and war.
Austin also announced the U.S. would send another $500 million in security assistance to Ukraine, including missiles for fighter jets, sustainment equipment for F-16s, armored bridging systems, and small arms and ammunition. The weapons are funded through Presidential Drawdown Authority, meaning they can be pulled directly from U.S. stockpiles, and the Pentagon is pushing to get them into Ukraine before the end of the month. The latest package leaves about $3.85 billion in funding to provide future arms shipments to Ukraine. If the Biden administration makes no further announcements, that balance will be available to President-elect Donald Trump to send if he chooses.
And we've come such a long way that it would honestly be crazy to drop the ball now and not keep building on the defense coalitions we've created, especially since they are already helping us grow and strengthen what's basically our shared defense power. No matter what's going on in the world, everyone wants to feel sure that their country will not just be erased off the map.
If Putin swallows Ukraine, his appetite will only grow. If autocrats conclude that democracies will lose their nerve, surrender their interests, and forget their principles, we will only see more land grabs. If tyrants learn that aggression pays, we will only invite even more aggression, chaos, and war. But we are still determined to not let that happen.
Austin leads a consortium that now has more than a half-dozen independent coalitions of those countries who are focused on Ukraine's longer-term security capabilities and who have committed to continuing to stand up those needs through 2027. Globally, countries including the U.S. have ramped up domestic weapons production as the Ukraine war exposed that all of those stockpiles were woefully unprepared for a major conventional land war. The U.S. has provided about $66 billion of the total aid since February 2022 and has been able to deliver most of the total, between 80% to 90% already, to Ukraine.
Hollywood landmark venues are under threat as fires continue to spread across Los Angeles. The latest flames broke out Wednesday evening in the Hollywood Hills, striking closer to the heart of the city and the roots of its entertainment industry, putting densely populated neighborhoods on edge during exceptionally windy and dry conditions.
Within a few hours, firefighters had made major progress on the Sunset Fire. Los Angeles Fire Department Captain Eric Scott said they were able to keep the fire in check because they hit it hard and fast, and Mother Nature was a little nicer to them today than she was yesterday. The city's iconic Hollywood sign is considered at risk, along with venues including the Hollywood Bowl, the TCL Chinese Theater and El Capitan Theater, Madame Tussauds, the Magic Castle, the Comedy Store, Ovation Hollywood, the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel, and the Hollywood Walk of Fame. On Wednesday, the Hollywood Bowl and Ovation Hollywood announced online that they received evacuation orders. The TCL Chinese Theater closed for the evening, while the Comedy Store postponed shows until the January 10. Nearly 2,000 homes, businesses, and other structures have been destroyed so far, and the number is expected to increase. Some 130,000 people have been put under evacuation orders, as fires have consumed a total of about 42 square miles, equal to 108 square kilometers, nearly the size of the entire city of San Francisco. The Palisades fire is already the most destructive in Los Angeles history.
Alright, that's all for today. Thank you for staying with us. We'll see you next week with more news and updates. Have a nice weekend. Goodbye.